Namaste friends. In this video we are going to discuss public service today. Let's discuss from introduction. Activities and services provided by government and its delegated body for the fulfillment of the need of the citizen is known as public service. In other words, activities carried out by government and its partners to protect people's life, liberty and property and their well-being is known as public service. It's all about providing choices of service, quality service, clock round service, and service to the doorstep of people. While talking about the development of public administration and public service start with the inception of the state system together. The meritocracy was started from ancient China. Earlier, the public administration was studied under the political science domain. Then Woodrow Wilson in 1887 wrote one article and he said politics formulate the policies and administration implement the policy. That's we called politics administration dichotomy. And there are various theories and works in the field of public administration like principle of scientific management by F.W. Taylor, 14 principle of management by Henry Fayol, Hawthorne experiment and human relation theory by Elton Mayo, postcorp theory by Luther Gulick, social system theory by Talcott Parson, X theory and Y theory of human motivation by Douglas McGregor, and Munich conference of late 1960s, and UK Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher's next step agency. These are the development. One of the most important feature was provided by Max Weber. Still now we following the Weberian bureaucracy. The Weberian bureaucracy's features are hierarchy, formal rules and procedures, meritocracy, specialization, impersonal relationship, documentation and record keeping, professionalism, and division of labor. These are the features of Weberian bureaucracy. Let's talk about how new paradigm of public administration developed. After a public administration dichotomy in 1887, then development administration come after World War II, and new public administration in 1970s, new public management in 1990s, new public service in 2000, new public governance from 2007, and now we used to talk about new public passion. And it is said that public servants do not deliver service to the customers, they deliver democracy. How we see the changes, earlier it was administration, then changed into management to the service, and now it is governance. The administration was based on order and control, then row and steer and shop, and now collaboration. It is also known as co-production of the public service. Earlier it was consult, negotiate, inform, engage. Those approaches are used. Now we go to collaboration. Characteristic of public service, it is of course citizen focus, untouchability because it's only the feeling like good governance, that is the feeling. Issue of human rights, unalienable, non-profitable, changeable. We already see how public administration come to new public governance to new public passion. It is changeable, guided by formal law, uniformity, ownership and control of state, equity, non-discriminatory. Non-discriminatory means still we can make positive discrimination to bring equality among people. Accessible, grievance handling mechanism. These are the characteristic of public service. Function of public service are First of all, we should say regular function. From ancient time, the public service play the role of regular functions like security, defense, revenue collection, foreign affairs, emergency functions like crisis management, disaster management, pandemic control, developmental function like infrastructure building, planning, project management, recreation function like building park, cinema, theater, etc. Welfare functions like social security, social protection, regulatory function, monitoring, supervision, price control, quality assurance, facilitation function in trade, investment, industry, and market, data collection and information like census in every 10 years, survey, registration of personal events like birth, death, migration, divorce, these things, capacity building like training, study, research, and justice delivery, adjudication of civil cases, criminal cases, mediation, victim protection. These are the function of public service. Role of public service, it bridges between government and public, build trust of people toward government, address the need of citizen, assure participation of public in governance, provide opportunity to serve the people by partners of the government means public-private partnership, assure access of people to the governmental services. Triangle, which we know as strongest shape of nature. There are three corners, and in one corner there is government, and next corner there is public, and it joined by public service. Problems of public service, there are too much problem. I think these are the main inconsistent legal framework, regulation, and directive. Because we supposed to have Federal Civil Service Act, but while recording this video, it hasn't enacted. Provinces make the Civil Service Act in their own way. There is no consistency. Traditional approach of service delivery formality limits the effectiveness of complaint box and public hearing. There is rule routines and red tape still there. Expensive, time consuming, and lacking systematic processes. Minimal utilization of new technology and ICT. Change resistance is there. Authoritarian mindset toward the public. They are civil servant, they supposed to be behave public as their boss, but they themselves think they are the boss of the public. Accountability primary to superior rather than the public. Challenge in quantifying public service because it is not measurable, it's only the feeling. Limited resources to meet the public's unlimited expectation, limited service options available for choice. Like there are some monopoly public corporation like Nepal Oil Corporation, they have monopoly in service. Lack of motivation and enthusiasm among civil employees. New public passion should be the issue here. Absence of integrity, service overlap and duplication with government and private sector. In urban area, government also running schools, and private sector also running school. Government also running hospitals, and private sector also running hospital. There is overlap. Suggestion should be address the root cause of problem, which we already discussed in previous slide. Also, I made here one keyword CTC chia. Cost should be fixed, time should be predetermined, customer should be satisfied, contact point should be visible. And here is constitutional and legal provision. You can pause it and read. But here are some keywords in Article 51 about public administration. Public administration should be fair, competent, impartial, transparent, free from corruption, accountable, and participatory. This keyword you should memorize so you can write in exam. And there is Public Service Commission provision in Part 23. And we have Civil Service Act, Good Government Operation and Management Act, Local Government Operation Act, Right to Consumer Act. These are the services related laws. And some new provisions we implemented are citizen charter, help desk, complaint box, hello sarkar, nodal officer, public hearing, integrated service center, toll free number, online service, mobile service, nagrik app. These are new features of public service. Here comes conclusion. Public service is the novel task of meeting people's needs through government effort, but it faces many challenges. Improving it requires clear law, modern technology, and strong accountability. With these steps, public service can become efficient, responsive, and truly dedicated to the welfare of all. Here comes end of our discussion. Feel free to comment and discuss with me. Also, if you hadn't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Thank you very much.